You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days of Our Lives fans. It's Soap Dirt on YouTube, and we are wondering about Xander Cook. He has got one woman pregnant that he doesn't know about, and he is about to take another woman to bed this week on the NBC soap, and we are very curious if Xander might wind up with a double daddy dilemma. Is he going to get another woman pregnant? We want to dig in and talk about this, but if you haven't already, please reach down, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our Days of Our Life spoilers, casting news, and more. All right. So, Chloe and Xander moved in together platonically, and they've been friends. They were hanging out, and their friendship has been growing, just by leaps and bounds over the last couple of weeks. It helps that they're both single and struggling to get over their exes. So they see eye to eye on a lot of it. They are struggling to get past Sarah Horton on his part and Brady Black on her part. And Sarah has made it clear that she will never take him back because of the poor choices he had made. Granted, he was making them, trying to earn a living to be a man for her, but she doesn't care. And she's like, that's it. We're not getting back together. Meanwhile, Chloe told Brady Black, we can't be together because your daughter hates me and she's always going to be in your life. So these two are healing each other. Chloe and Xander are kind of filling in the wounded spots, the broken spots in each other, and they have this adorable little friendship going. And everything changes this coming week, the week of June 26th, when Xander and Chloe go from friendly to friends with benefits as he takes her to bed. All that chemistry is finally going to come out. But I have to wonder if they're going to be careless. Maybe they're going to forget protection, or she forgot to pack her pills or whatever in the heat of the moment. And would Chloe wind up pregnant by Xander? Right now on Days of Our Lives, there is a baby boom, right? Nicole is pregnant and Sloan is trying to get pregnant. Plus Sarah is knocked up and, up in Chicago. So why not one more? Why not one more baby, since we're just making babies all over Salem? And you might remember how much Xander loved playing dad to little baby Mickey, who was actually little Rachel Black, because that was the baby that he swapped because Victor told him to. And that, of course, was part of the whole deal breaker thing, something else Sarah had to forgive him for. But now Sarah Horton is many, many months pregnant, significantly showing. And she was very upset to hear from Bonnie Kiriakis that Xander is living with another woman. And Bonnie is assuming, because they're living together, that they're already banging, and advised Sarah to spill the beans about the baby to Xander, to take her man back if she still loves and wants him. Sarah kissed Rex Brady and was trying to kind of make moves to forget about Xander, but Rex was not wanting to be her second choice, and he told her so. The bottom line is Sarah still loves the big lunk. So we are wondering, though, is there a chance that by the time that Sarah finally reveals the baby news, if Xander's already going to be in love with Chloe? Worse yet, will he be in love with Chloe and starting a family? Is Sarah Horton going to wait too long to tell the truth about being pregnant? And of course, if Chloe got pregnant by Xander, Brady would be horrified. He's already horrified they're living together. Knowing that they've been to bed together is going to drive him crazy. But if Xander got her pregnant, Brady would lose it. But then again, Brady can't necessarily talk because he got Kristen pregnant. Of course, she was in a Nicole mask at the time and was basically raping him because he couldn't consent to who he was sleeping with because she was in disguise. But Brady went on to, keep sleeping with Kristen after the mask came off. So Brady certainly doesn't have a lot of room to talk. However, that won't stop him. And right now, it sure seems like Xander and Chloe are falling for each other. Not hard and fast, but it's been kind of slow and sweet. I like the vibe. And, let's face it, he is a criminal, but she's not so innocent. She has had some blackmail and kidnapping and, short-term prostitution in her past. Her hands are not completely clean, although she comes off as very sweet. So we have to wonder if Xander is going to wind up with a double batch of Kiriakis babies, one in Sarah's belly and one in Chloe's baby, one in his new girlfriend's tummy and one in his ex-wife's. So you can imagine that Gwen is already going to freak out over Sarah being pregnant, but her head might explode if Chloe got knocked up too, because, Gwen would definitely love to have a Xander baby in her baby making oven. So, hey, maybe he'll wind up with 3. You never know. But we do think it's probably going to come down to a choice between Sarah and Chloe with a baby in the mix. But could there be a second baby in the mix as Xander soon faces the choice of 2 gorgeous ladies, both carrying a torch for him and at least one carrying his baby? We've got 4 more little points to talk about real quick, but if you haven't already, please click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our Days of Our Lives spoilers and news. So I have to say that over here in the writer's room at Soap Dirt that we would love to see Xander find true love, whether that's with Chloe or with Sarah. He's a sweet guy at heart. He's all hairy, muscly, and intimidating on the outside, and he is an absolute cuddly little marshmallow on the inside. He's a human peep. So, but we have to wonder if he stands a better chance at having a lasting relationship with Chloe Lane. And that's because he can be more relaxed around her. He can be more of himself. Basically, he was trying to impress Sarah Horton since the first day he met her. He always had his guard up. He was always stressed. He was always in this mindset of, I have to be better for Sarah. I can't do this. I can't do that. And he was kind of under, keeping himself tethered and not being himself. And Chloe might be a more comfortable relationship for him because they came into this with her eyes wide open. He left her in Mexico with a drug lord. I mean, she can let that go, and she already knows all the other things he's done. He doesn't have to do all this big work of being a different person for her. He has just let it all hang out with Chloe. He has been herself. They've been throwing darts. They've been drinking beer. They've been watching TV and hanging out. And it's just a very low-key, friendly, relaxing relationship, which sounds great if he can forget how much he loved Sarah. So we do have to wonder, how far is this going to go? Is Xander destined for a happy ending with Sarah and their baby? Or is he going to get a happy ending with Chloe? Or could it be a happy ending with Chloe and a baby with her, and then still another baby with Sarah? We're excited to see. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Do you hope that Chloe gets pregnant? Or do you hope that it's just a one and done thing and then he's back with Sarah Horton already?
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.